I'm at the office today. Just thought I needed to get this one out because I've been delaying it for weeks now. Now, let me start off. Don't get me wrong, the internet and social media is a beautiful thing. Even got this video to you. But it's a thief of your authenticity and you might not even know it. What I mean by this is day after day, thousands and even millions of people are running away from themselves purely due to the influence of other people. So they're almost sanding down their square pegs to fit into round holes, not knowing that their edges are important to themselves, to others, and to society. Now I know you've observed, you've seen it, you've felt it. Everything everywhere is becoming the same. Movies, music, it's all becoming very homogeneous and very centralized down one stream. Now you naturally think, as we're globalizing, as we're expanding, as we're diversifying, there'd be a lot of that in society. There'd be a lot of individuation. Well, with the internet and stuff, what's happening is everyone's being homogenized. Now a lot of this is to do with fear. We're running away from ourselves. We're creating new identities to fit into places that we don't belong. Not knowing that by trying to merge ourselves into somebody else, the people who were looking for you will never find you. The people who are looking for the real you will never find you. So if you feel lonely and you're trying to fit in, just know the sooner you're authentic, the sooner you're your authentic self and you find out who that is, the sooner the right people will find you, the people who are meant to find you. Now I mentioned fear before, but it's mainly the fear of judgment that we're not authentic, the fear of judgment of being unique and weird. Or when you sit down, when you journal, when you get your mind around it, this feeling of being unique and weird is necessary. You want to be unique and weird. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be like everybody else. I'm pretty sure you don't want an average life. Now I always emphasize this, I say this to myself all the time. It just randomly pops into my head. The most important skill to have in the entire world, in the entire universe, is a skill of self-awareness, knowing thyself. Now that's been said for thousands of years, but it's been said for a reason, because it's true. If you don't know yourself, how are you meant to know anything else? Everything else is a projection of yourself anyways. You are a mirror. The external is merely a universal mirror of your internal state. You see these people who are at the top of their craft. They're at the top of their craft because they're authentically themselves. They know who they are. And once they know who they are, they're able to ride that wave and control their own reality with ease and at will. Here's a quick practical tip if you feel like you're running away from yourself or you're not yourself. It's a simple mantra you say. Now this may seem stupid, but by saying mantras and affirmations over, it embeds into your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind reflects your internal into your external. That's how beliefs are formed. That's how your identity is formed. And if you want to become your most authentic identity, then you need to change your current identity by implanting new thoughts. Those thoughts are turning into thought patterns. Those thought patterns into beliefs. Those beliefs finally into an identity. Now when you have your ideal identity, you're in a certain frequency where things attract toward you. You become a magnet because your identity is that of a magnet, is of that frequency that you want to gain. So the mantra is, I am who I am, and that is enough. I am who I am, and that is enough. Don't just say this mantra. I usually say it in the mornings and the night. Don't just say the words, you need to feel this. I am who I am, and that is enough. And when you truly feel this, you'll come to self-acceptance. You'll come to terms within yourself. Now when you repeat this, you come to terms with self-acceptance, which is pure being. It's who you're meant to be. You can read this in The Power of Now or anything like that. It's purely just being who you are in the present moment. It's complete and total self-acceptance. You probably heard that quote, don't kill the cringe, kill the part of you that cringes. Now if you're really lost and you don't know who you are, and you've journaled about this and you tried to figure yourself out, what you need to do is you need to try new things. Now here's a thought experiment for you. Imagine if Michael Jordan never picked up a basketball. Imagine if Kanye never started producing. Imagine if your favorite person, your favorite athlete, celebrity, they never gave it a shot. Imagine if they ran away from themselves too. You might have a crazy untapped talent at something that you've never even tried before. You might be literally ordained by God to do a specific thing and you have no idea. That should scare the life out of you and excite you at the same time. Deep down there's an impulse or a thing that you want to try. You need to follow that excitement. You need to follow that impulse as far as it will take you. And that's how you find yourself. You keep going on this path step by step, and slowly new opportunities pop up, and you could go down these paths and you could go down more paths, and then before you know it, you know yourself better than anyone else in the world. You know your purpose and you know exactly why you're here on this earth. Lean into who you are, give your gifts fully. the world might be missing out what you have to offer. Thanks for watching. Take care.